All right, Loyal. I'm gonna try and like one take this, so to basically just cut out any parts that you want. That whenever I sound stupid, make sure you cut that out, or whenever I make like a really stupid face like this one. What's going on, everybody? Today I'm back with a different kind of video. Today I want to tell you guys a story about my life. It's a very near and dear to my heart story. The reason I wanted to make this video was, well, for fun. I just wanted to talk to you guys about this. And I also just get asked about it a lot. I get asked about like certain aspects of this story a lot in my stream and everything like that. I don't want to talk too specifically about it because I don't want to give any spoils away before I get into the story. But yeah, I just get asked about it a lot, and I get DM'd about it, and I don't know. I just felt like, hey, let me make a video about this. So why not? Why not? It's my channel. I can do what I want. So anyway, I guess we'll just go ahead and get right into it. The year is 2000. I don't even know. I don't remember the year I even graduated high school. Does anybody actually remember their class? I feel like you probably should. I mean, I don't, but I don't know. Whenever I graduated, but I don't remember the year was. But anyway, let's just go back. Let's go back in time to around my high school days. So the thing that you guys got to realize about me is I always haven't been this Giga Chad, okay? I know you guys all see me now and you're like, wow, what a Giga Chad. Like I said, I haven't always been like this. Freshman year of high school, I didn't live in Florida. I don't even live in Florida right now, so I don't know why I said it like that. But freshman year, I lived in Tennessee. I went to high school for my first 3 quarters. So you have 2 semesters and then 4 quarters, obviously, in a high school year, normal year. So freshman year, my first 3 quarters of high school, I was in Tennessee. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the Fire Nation attacked. No. Out of nowhere, I had to move. My dad got a new job down in Florida. Actually with the same company. He worked with FedEx for like 20 years, 25 years, something like that. Obviously very proud of my dad, but he got a new job in Florida, so he had to move. I have lived in Tennessee my whole life up to this point. Keep that in mind. And even when I had, I lived there my whole life, I didn't have a ton. I mean, I wasn't like a super popular kid. I had some friends and everything, but I kind of, stuck with like my few loyal friends, 3, 4, 5, loyal. I have a loyal friend right now. So yeah, I wasn't the most popular kid ever, but I had my friends and everything like that. But regardless, I had to move in the middle of freshman year of high school to a brand new state, brand new school, obviously brand new everything. Basically, the culture was a lot different than it was in Tennessee, down in Florida. The next 3 years of high school, very, very interesting is the word I'll say. I sat alone at lunch a lot. I also just didn't really make a lot of friends. I mean, I had friends here and there, and I made some friends through soccer because I played high school soccer, because I played competitive soccer for like 8 years. So, I had my friends here and there, but it was nothing really like ever that crazy. And if I didn't really have many friends, you probably guess I didn't really have many girlfriends, because I am into girls. Let me preface by saying that. So I am into girls, obviously, and I didn't really have many girlfriends. So basically all of what I'm saying right now is just a big preface to the story I'm about to tell you. So, high school, there were some dark days, but we got through them. Senior year of high school, actually junior year of high school, I have 2 classes with this girl. I have a psychology class with this girl. I have an English class with this girl. Both AP, you already know, your boy's studying. So the entire year, I do not talk to her once. Actually, maybe here and there, like the slight comment, like, that's funny, and yeah, I agree, or maybe something like that. And it only happened maybe a couple or a few times throughout the entire year, right? Obviously, I really liked her, and but what do you do when you're an introvert, when you're a hermit crab, and you like a girl? What do? You don't talk to him. Write that down. Write that down. So anyway, I have 2 classes with this girl the entire year. I never talked to her. One day, randomly, and I mean this word as much as you can mean this word, randomly, I'm watching YouTube, and I think this is towards the end of the year, so this is probably around like March, April, near like spring break area. Randomly, I'm just watching YouTube like I did, because at this point in my life, I'll just go by and say this real fast. I played a lot of Call of Duty. I was like a trick shotter. I made a lot of YouTube videos, stuff like that. I just watched YouTube a lot. It wasn't even have to be Call of Duty or montage or anything like that. I just love watching YouTube. I always have and always will. YouTube's awesome. So I'm watching YouTube, going through different videos, watching this, that, and the other, montage, blah, blah, blah. And all of a sudden, I click on, because I'm a big fan of Optic, okay? I've watched Optic for a very long time. I click on an Optic video. It's a vlog from MLG Orlando, 2012, I believe it was. MLG Orlando 2012. So what is that, 9 years ago? So I'm watching MLG Orlando, just like, oh, there's people I recognize, some of the pro players, like Hex is obviously in the video. If you guys know what like Optic is or are a fan of like pro Call of Duty, then you'll know what I'm talking about right now. And when I keep talking. So I'm watching the video, I'm seeing cool things going on. They're showing the pro players, showing the community members. And then all of a sudden they're showing some fans, and the fans are getting their things signed and that kind of thing. And the person I see in the video is the girl from my psychology and my English class. What? Just the most random thing ever. Just scrolling through YouTube, randomly find a YouTube video with the girl that I'm into and is also in 2 of my classes. Okay? And I'm thinking, wow, this is like, what the heck? How did this happen? This is the biggest coincidence. So in this situation, what do you think I should do? Well, the very next day, keep in mind I had 2 classes, so I didn't do this in the first class. My first class was psychology with her. I didn't say anything in the first class because we didn't really sit next to each other. But all year in my English class, I sat right behind her the entire year. She sat in front of me, and like I said, we made maybe some remarks or comments here and there. So the next day, this is what I do. Here, I'll reenact it real quick. Obviously I'm like tap her on the shoulder, of course. Tap her on her shoulder. I'm like, sup? I saw you in a video last night. No, I didn't do that. I definitely didn't do that. But I was like, this is literally like word for word what I said. Tapped her on her shoulder, and I was like, and I was like, probably, I don't know, I was probably just like laughing or whatever. I was like, so I saw you in a video last night, and her face turned a little bit red because she knew exactly what video I was talking about. So I tell her this. I told her that I saw her in the video. She gets a little embarrassed or whatever. And then we just start talking. We start talking about Optic, what happened like at MOG Orlando, like why she went there, what she's interested in, like gaming and everything like that. Talking about montages, how she's into sniping. And keep in mind, okay, at this point, gaming was definitely like increasing in popularity. It was becoming more mainstream to just be like a gamer, GYA or GAY. But still at this time, to find a girl that was into like sniping and montages in the year 2000, what was it, 14, 15? I don't know. It was still pretty rare, and it was definitely pretty crazy to even be talking to a girl about that, in my opinion, at least at that time. So we start talking about all this stuff, and then we talk about just like hanging out because we're into the same things. We're into gaming, talking about gaming and all that. And what do I do? But offer, because I tell her about how I make montage and everything like that, record my gameplay. What is it that I do? Because I'm really interested in this girl. I offer her my HD PVR, my Hodgepodge HD PVR, if you guys know what I'm talking about. I had a Dazzle back in the day, and then I had an HD PVR at one point because we had to upgrade, got to the next level. So I offered to just give her my PVR because at this point I was falling off. I was losing a little bit of the interest in like Call of Duty. I was getting more into PC gaming and everything like that. So I tell this girl that I can just give her my PVR. Like I don't need it. I don't care about it. She's like, no, I wouldn't want to do that. No, I don't want to take that. It's something that you love or whatever. Like that, I'm not going to do that. But regardless, the first time we ever hung out, I brought the HD PVR over and gave it to her, and I was like, I just don't really want this, and I just wanted to impress her. I just wanted to be nice, I don't know. I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't the Giga Chad that I am now. I didn't know how to, I don't know, impress the females, right? So the first time that we ever hang out, the very first time we're playing split screen Black Ops 2. It was fun. Black Ops 2 is awesome. We're playing not gun game. We're playing One in the Chamber. One in the Chamber is that I guess like kind of like custom game mode, or that fun little game mode where you have one bullet and it's a one shot to everybody. It's just a pistol. And if you kill somebody, then you get it refunded. You get another bullet or whatever like that. It was pretty fun. The first time we ever hang out, we're playing that split screen, and it's a free for all. It's like 8 people, I think, or maybe 10 people, something like that. And in that lobby, this girl that I'm hanging out with gets a triple collateral in free for all in One in the Chamber on me. One of the people was me and 2 other people. We just randomly lined up, like 3 people, just like randomly lined up. Boom, perfect. Like a miracle, triple collateral in One in the Chamber. Like, and we just start freaking out because this is the first time we ever hung out. And obviously, like I said, we talked a lot about like montages and just like sniping and the Call of Duty scene and everything like that. So this is something that is like pretty cool to us. So our first time we ever hung out, that's what happened. I feel like that was a sign from God above that this is the girl I was meant to be with. So we hung out more, and eventually we started dating. and she was actually my first real kiss as well. I'm not afraid to admit that on camera. I mean, I had some like kisses, I guess, back in the day, like in middle school and stuff, but like not real, you know. Like I said, I was kind of a hermit crab, so yeah, the first kiss ever. And we started to get, I think it took like a few weeks or like a month into that summer going into senior year. We started We started dating and hanging out a lot, and then our relationship started. And the funniest thing about all of this, guys, is that the girl I'm talking about is Bria, my fiance right now, and we've been together for 7 or 8 years, something like that. What's the moral of the story? Why am I even telling you guys this? Well, just one, for fun, but also to show you like how 1 in a billion chance that this would happen, and that it happened. Like that I would ever even watch that video, that like the triple collateral thing would even happen. Not that that would have even mattered for the relationship. Bria and I we always got along. We were best friends, and you know, I feel like, you know, we'd still be in the same situation without that. But just like how crazy it is that I even had the only reason I gained the confidence to talk to this girl was because I randomly saw her in a YouTube video to spark a conversation with her. Like, how did that happen? You know what I mean? So I guess the moral of the story isn't to wait for that 1 in a million thing or 1 in a billion thing to happen for you to talk to a girl or talk to a boy or whatever. It's probably to just, you know, do it yourself, you know, just have the confidence and go for it. And, you know, if you're interested in somebody, maybe there's a whole world, a whole character, a whole crazy story to be had, as long as you just start talking to them. Because I never would have known that this girl, Bria, would have been so interested in the exact same things I am, and would have been, because I never would have known without talking to this girl, Bria, of course, now that you know that she'd be so interested in the same things I am, and I was interested in, even though I thought they were geeky or very dorky, or kind of maybe felt ashamed to even talk about them to like anybody, like any normal person, if you will. Moral of the story is, go out there and get it done, and have the confidence, you know, just do it.
Just do it!
So,
yes, you can!
To end the story, just to prove to you guys what I'm talking about, especially if you kind of like were into the scene back then, or into like, even maybe if you're just into like the professional Call of Duty scene right now. Here is a Modern Warfare 2 case. Is the CD still in it? The CD is still in it. Bria's kept her stuff well. And this was from the vlog video. The vlog video, is that redundant? The vlog where Bria was getting she got her controller signed, and she got this case signed by all of the people from Optic, everybody that was at MLG Orlando. And at that time, like MLG events were like huge, and like the whole team would show up, and it was just this big community event, plus like the pro games going on. So yeah, here's to prove it. Look at this. Let me make sure it focuses. There we go. I'll try and do this with my fingers. So this is Hex. You can tell because he has that graffiti signature, because he's really into graffiti. This is Jewel, Optic Jewel, Optic Midnight. My finger's blocking it. Optic JCap, Apostle, Cables, Predator, Optic Predator, the famous sniper. Corrosive right there. And then on the back is Proofy, and I believe, what was Proofy and Ryder on the back. So Proofy and Ryder, the last two. So yeah, that is a Modern Warfare 2 PlayStation 3 signed case. Obviously, I was more of an Xbox kid myself. Bria and I, you know, we had our differences, but we let that one slide. It didn't become a massive chasm in our relationship and divide us even further, you know, PlayStation versus Xbox. We didn't let that happen. So yeah, that's pretty cool, right? So signed Modern Warfare 2 case by all the people in Optic. So if you're like a diehard Optic fan, or a fan of the professional scene, then you'll definitely appreciate that. So yeah, that is all I have to tell you guys. That's what I wanted to talk about. And I've talked about this on Twitter. Like I talked about it a while ago, made like a tweet longer about how Bria and I even like started talking, or just like my history, especially like when it comes to high school and all that. But felt like making a YouTube video out of it. So hopefully you guys found it entertaining or appreciated it or got something out of it. I don't know. Hopefully. So yeah, guys, that's how I used gaming to get the girl of my dreams, I might add. So I hope you guys appreciated the video. If you did, feel free to leave a like or comment down below what you thought of it. Maybe tell me a story of your own, how you met your current girlfriend, husband, wife, boyfriend, this, that, or the other, you know. I'd love to hear about it. So yeah, I appreciate all of you. Stay safe and healthy as always. Peace out. Oh, let me sign off like scum, or maybe Nade Shot in honor of the video. YouTube. We'll see you fudging later. Come on.